felt trapped in a maze of judgments, each turn leading to another wall of expectations. You yearn to break free, but the fear of judgment holds you back. My journey has been a struggle to escape others' views while holding on to the vibrant person I truly am. Welcome to my story, The Escape from the Maze of Judgments. It's a tale of facing ridicule for the color of my skin while overcoming its torment. They say sticks and stones may break my bones, but for me, judgments were the real opponents. But what happens when you are stuck within the world's maze of conjecture? Suddenly, it's like GPS stuck on recalculating every time you try to take a turn towards happiness. I invite you into the snare to witness the journey of reclaiming my true self. I've always been a social butterfly, thriving on friendships. Being an extrovert was my superpower, and the world felt like my playground. But let me tell you one thing about being a social butterfly. Sometimes you fly into the wrong gardens. My forgiving nature, which once felt like a gift, began to feel like a curse as people took advantage of my willingness to let things slide. I vividly recall whenever the word black was mentioned, all eyes turned on me. It was as if my skin color was an open invitation for mockery. I acted like it didn't bother me, but I was burying my emotions and putting on a brave face. I was a people pleaser, and my inability to take a stand for myself left me feeling small and insignificant. Whenever I tried standing up for myself, things just seemed to backfire. I'd finally get the courage to speak up, only to have people think I was being blunt. So it became a classic case of damned if I did and damned if I didn't. One day, at my coaching classes, the breaking point finally arrived. When the lights went out and someone shouted, "Where's Kritika? I can't see her." That night, I broke down in tears. My defense mechanism of laughing off at cruel comments had worn me down. So, after an emotional roller coaster and binge watching How I Met Your Mother, I had a light bulb moment. My life was mine to shape, and my self-worth was mine to pick. So the next day, instead of thinking if people liked me, I flipped it. Do I even like them? Just like that, my escape from the maze began. One day, while hanging out with my friends, one of them casually suggested me to try a fairness cream. Normally, the people pleaser in me would have just brushed it off. But this time, the comment stuck with me, making me question the mindset of individuals. I mean, in India, fairness creams like Fair and Lovely are practically a cultural phenomena. You think there's some magical potion handed down from ancient sages with promises to make you look fair and apparently, as a bonus, lovely. Every fairness cream ad in India starts with, "Worried about your career? Just apply this cream, get hired, married, and miraculously loved by strangers. All for the low, low price of your self-esteem and a hint of societal pressure." So, I had a choice to stay silent or speak up, and for once, I chose action. With a smile, I calmly replied, "My skin tone may be dark, but hey, better than having a dark and narrow mindset. Perhaps you should start taking supplements for your receded thinking." Through this challenging period of my life, one crucial lesson I learned is encapsulated in this mantra. In my skin, I stand tall. No need for others' words at all. I truly understood the meaning of this mantra through experiences that shaped my resilience. One day, a friend pointed out our arms and started comparing them as if it were a science experiment. Apparently, my worth was now based on whether I was more mocha or vanilla. Instead of letting it slide, I drew a line. I pretended to call a racial helpline right in front of them, saying, "Hello, yes, I'd like to report a persistent offender. Yes, they're standing right here." The sheer panic and apologies that followed were both entertaining and effective. If you've ever been told to change your skin color, you know the drill. People start treating you like a skincare project. Apply turmeric, it'll lighten your skin. Or stop drinking coffee, it's darkening your complexion. Quit the one thing that keeps me sane, not happening. But the truth is, when we're done contorting ourselves to fit into society's stereotypes, it's not their world that we change, but ourselves. To anyone who feels trapped in the quagmire, you have the power to escape. Remember, ships don't sink due to the water around them, but due to the water that gets into them. So the next time, treat their annoying judgments like those WhatsApp forwards. Read, ignore, and delete. The world needs your true self now more than ever. Thank you.